The scale of error. Why Google's AI overviews face a massive accuracy crisis while generative AI has captured the world's attention. It faces a persistent and growing hurdle. Accuracy. Despite concerns regarding energy consumption and mental health, the most immediate practical issue remains the tendency of these models to hallucinate or present incorrect information as fact. Even as tech giants like Google integrate AI summaries directly into search engines, a recent study reveals that the sheer scale of these errors is much larger than it appears on the surface. The Math of Misinformation A study reported by the New York Times provides a sobering perspective on Google's AI overview feature. On the surface, the statistics look promising. The AI provides correct, well-sourced summaries 90% of the time. In most academic or professional settings, a 90% success rate would be considered a passing grade. However, when applied to the massive scale of global search traffic, the remaining 10% becomes a mathematical nightmare. The volume problem. Google is projected to process over 5 trillion searches in 2026. The error rate? At a 10% failure rate, this translates to tens of millions of questionable answers every hour. The frequency. This equates to hundreds of thousands of errors occurring every single minute. This highlights a critical trend in the AI era. A high accuracy percentage does not equal a safe product when the sample size is in the trillions. Unpredictability and source reliability. One of the most challenging aspects of using AI overviews is their inconsistency. A user might perform a search and receive a wrong answer, only to receive a perfectly accurate summary when they repeat the exact same query moments later. This volatility makes it nearly impossible for users to predict when they are being misled. Furthermore, the sources the AI chooses to trust are often problematic. Research from the open-source AI company Almi identified a troubling pattern regarding social media citations. Facebook was cited as a source for both accurate and inaccurate answers. In fact, inaccurate responses were more likely to cite Facebook, 7%, than accurate ones, 5%. Reddit also ranked as one of the most frequently cited platforms. By relying heavily on social media platforms, where misinformation can spread rapidly, the AI risks amplifying unverified claims rather than filtering them. The vulnerability to bad actors, the architecture of AI search, creates a new frontier for digital manipulation. There is a growing risk that bad actors could strategically game the system to spread falsehoods. The process is theoretically simple but highly effective. An individual creates multiple blog posts containing false information, e.g., incorrect historical facts. They use artificial methods to boost traffic to these sites. Google's AI, scouring the web for sources, picks up this popular but false content. The AI generates a summary that presents the falsehood as a factual overview. Google has defended its system, stating that its search AI uses the same ranking and safety protections designed to block spam. A spokesperson noted that many of the error examples cited in studies involve unrealistic searches that do not reflect typical user behavior. Conclusion: as AI becomes the primary gateway to information, the margin for error shrinks. While Google includes a disclaimer stating that AI can make mistakes, the sheer volume of errors generated by global search traffic suggests that users must maintain a high level of skepticism to avoid falling victim to automated misinformation.